Time is running out. Welcome to Ivy Suffer.
Hmm.
Running time is out?
Yep.
Now on DVD.
I like that. I don't like to run.
Yeah, me either. This is episode 389 of Ivy Suffer. I'm Bagman.
I'm that guy's really nice Rolex that he had to sell.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's 5 fake shemps in this movie if somebody wants to be a fake shemp.
I will be. I'll take the reins.
This week we are talking about the movie Running Time from a year I did not look at.
97.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that checks out. Kind of like this movie, to be honest.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Wasn't great, but was
surprised.
like, I kind of liked the conceit of it, where it's supposed to feel like it was shot in one take, even though if you know what you're looking for, you can see where the cuts are at.
Right.
But I don't know. Surprisingly, not terrible. Especially for something that was like at the bottom of like Bruce Campbell's Letterboxd filmography.
Yeah, like 8 people have seen.
Yeah. By Katie's and then silence. I'm assuming Katie did not agree.
I thought it was so boring.
Well, I mean, like, it's not like the most original story, but I think the filmmaking in it kind of like put it over for me. Like specifically the scene where they're pulling off the heist and then shit goes wrong. That is all in like one take. I thought was like extremely good. But like, yeah, it's not like, that's the thing. It's like, we gotta pick this at random. It's not a horror movie. It's like just kind of this weird little barely over an hour like art movie or whatever. But I don't know. I did not have any issue watching it, and in fact, I probably would watch it again. I would like to watch it on something that like isn't Tubi with commercials and shit.
Sure.
To feel like it would definitely play better.
I feel like they put the commercials right where the camera cuts are too, so it was real weird.
Yeah, I wonder if one person at Tubi was just like, let's actually like put some work in here and figure this out.
Yeah.
So Katie, you were not on board?
Well, like, to be honest, I didn't know anything about what if the cinematography was supposed to be anything, but no, I found it just like extremely boring. I'm not really like a bank heist kind of girl, and
we should go watch Heat. I'll change your mind.
Hell yeah.
I'm not saying that I wouldn't enjoy a bank heist,
yeah,
but like I'm not a fan of just like continual scenes where like men are arguing. So like that's pretty much this movie. And I also thought it ended
That's what we do best.
Very abrupt. Well, no, I know that, but I'm just saying like I don't need to see it. Keep that to yourself.
So this is a movie that Bruce Campbell says he is the most proud of. This and Bubba Hotep are his 2 roles he's the most proud of.
Okay.
And I'm assuming this one is because like I'm assuming the preparation for this movie was like insane. Because I was reading about it. They shot it in 10 days and they shot it in chronological order.
Oh.
Which is like not common.
Yeah. Sure.
And like, there are numerous scenes that are like 10 to 15 minutes of like one continuous take, which is also like a lot to prepare for. So I don't know. I think like as far as like filmmaking goes, it's as much as like I think everything leading up to where the heist kind of starts to go south is like kind of boring. But I think like everything after, especially after like I can't think of the dude, Patrick, I think,
Mhm.
shoots like the guard at the heist.
Yeah.
Everything after that, I'm like on board with, and I think is like pretty good. But I also like I can absolutely see why this was like boring for somebody. Should have
Yeah.
been more gay slurs
Yeah,
in
I
it.
felt like there wasn't enough, honestly.
Katie was texting me about it earlier, and I was like, yeah, I was like watching this like while I was texting with Irene because there was like this whole thing where Irene was supposed to come like to our apartment, and then like the trains all got canceled. It was all this shit, and then I just heard like a real hard gay slur, and I was like, wait, what's happening?
Yeah, it's like, hold on. It is
Like,
out of the gate too.
I
Like, and I was like, okay, that's probably the one time. And then it happens
Nope,
a
nope.
couple more times, and I was like,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! All right.
I was like, let's move on from this.
Well, so I got some upsetting news for you guys that apparently Josh Becker passed away in like I think December.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I had like no idea, and I was like, I wonder what this dude's deal was, and I like Googled him, and it was like I think it was in December. Yeah, December 5th, 2025. So, R.I.P. to a real one, Alien Apocalypse, in our
Yeah.
hearts forever.
and running time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, weirdly, second movie in a row we've done where like Bruce Campbell is pretty much just like a normal guy, not like he's just
He's a regular guy.
Yeah, he's just a
He
normal
can make
guy.
that transaction.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, like, so there's like things I've seen Bruce Campbell in where he plays relatively normal
Evil Dead.
and like is really good. Yeah, especially like Evil Dead 2. But like, yeah, it is weird looking at some of these movies like that we're doing where they're like the like almost never talked about movies like Alien Apocalypse, this. We'll know what we're doing next week, but I also would be absolutely down for that In the Line of Duty fucking action movie. And like I don't know, I mean, I've always like it's sort of like the same thing we've talked about like Lance Henriksen and like Jeffrey Combs or whatever. Like I always, even if it's like not a meaty role or them doing anything like over the top or whatever, I always just like seeing them pop up and shit. So I'll watch Bruce Campbell just be like a regular guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, this one is not like over the top Bruce Campbell. It's just like he is a criminal that is all of a sudden in a crazy situation and then starts yelling at people a lot.
Yeah, he do.
and then gets a little romantic.
Yeah. What else do you need out of life, I guess?
Yeah. Bruce Campbell could get romantic with me. I'm on board. Yeah, I mean, we can get into the plot. I can't imagine your notes are
No.
extremely detailed.
No, they're not. I will say this started out not good. Over 2 minutes of credits. Sirs.
I mean, there's a lot of there's a lot going on in this movie.
Yeah. A ton of randoms.
I will say at least the credits looked like a clock. So there you go. My first two notes are over 2 minutes of credits, black and white. Wasn't expecting that.
I don't know why you were like outraged that there was black and white.
I just
Cinema, Katie.
I guess so. Bruce Campbell and some cop walk down a hallway. They're in prison. And he goes to meet the warden. The warden is like giving him a box of cigars.
The king, Art LaFleur.
Yeah. And they're having a cigar together, and he's basically just like, I'm gonna miss you. He's being released from prison, but he used to be a worthless punk, and then he like basically straightened the place out, I guess, which is like really strange. And he loves laundry. He thinks
Don't we all?
Okay. So then the warden says to him, he's like, what are you going to do when you get out? And Bruce Campbell's like, I think I'm going into the laundry business. Later, we find out why that's funny, but just on the service level, he says like laundry, and the warden's like, oh, good for you. Laundry's very lucrative. He says it's as important as food and funeral homes.
Amen.
I mean,
which I
I
disagree
guess,
with.
but also like, I would say most of the population probably just does their laundry at home.
Oh yeah, I I I don't. So okay, my question is like,
That's his business though. Is he's gonna go to your house to do your laundry?
Just
he's
turn
just
on your
gonna
washing
not.
machine.
That's right. He comes into your house and starts the laundry and then watches it in case anything happens. I guess like we if this movie is in black and white, if we're like thinking it's supposed to be taking place like in an older time
No, I
that's
think this
not
is
now,
like modern
because
time because the dude's
he,
driving like a fucking beat up like late 80s car at the end.
okay,
I just assume it was like a stylistic choice.
Okay, you're
right.
putting a lot of stock in the black and white
Well, why would they do it if not
It,
else?
because it's
because it's
cool.
well, A, it's cheaper to film.
Okay.
And B, like black and white looks good, especially if you're trying to go for this like sort of like
Like
noir look.
film
Like
noir, yeah.
there was like a whole thing when like Clerks came out where like critics and shit were like, oh, it was a really smart decision because it's like you're watching it from like the view of a security camera. And Kevin Smith was just like, I couldn't afford
Yeah,
like
couldn't afford
color
color.
film. So like I'm assuming it was mostly probably a financial decision, cut in with like the idea that they're doing this entire like because the movie plays out like the dialogue and shit. It feels kind of like a play the way characters interact. And like I'm assuming all of it just came down to probably money and also just the like a creative decision of like this will look good in black and white and it kind of makes it feel like it's like an old-timey play or something.
I think part of it too is just indie films. Like
Yeah.
that was kind of the cool thing to do in the '90s. Like you got your ultra low budget movie, like do it in black and white.
Yeah, like almost every sort of like big like director that like kind of broke big in the 90s that was like one of those like indie darlings kind of started out just doing black and white because it's just what they could afford.
I wish
Sure.
James Cameron had done all of his stuff in black and white.
I mean,
Avatar, black and white.
Yeah, I agree with that one. I guess my point was that like uh laundry like what I would think more of is like dry cleaning services because people used to do the shit out of some dry cleaning services and they don't really do that anymore. Um
like I know what you're saying, like because like that, especially that back and forth, like feels like it's like a 1950s. And like I don't know, maybe it's supposed to be, but like I have to go with the assumption, especially because like the car they're driving. Well, I don't know because I feel like at some point, like when the police are chasing them, they kind of go driving by in like a 50s style car.
yeah.
But also like
No
you
one had a
know
Tommy gun, and that's the
No.
only way I could know for sure.
the fucking like I assume the dude that was like that robs whoever earlier for the Rolex that Bruce Campbell beats up later was like shooting up heroin feels very late 80s, early 90s as opposed to
Yeah.
like the 50s.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know enough about cars and drugs, I
I'm
guess.
just going along with the idea that it was like I think it was probably just a financial decision.
Well, and it's like obviously like a joke. We'll find out. But I do okay, yeah, so he says it's as important as food and funeral homes, which is not true because the funeral industry is a scam. However, he says people do like to have clean laundry, which I can't argue with. People do like clean laundry,
See,
okay?
it goes hand in hand. You have
Right.
to have clean clothes for the people in the fucking funeral business. You know? All the dead bodies need clean clothes.
That's probably true.
Well,
They're robbing people
also
together.
So on
clock.
Wikipedia, it also says that like the main inspiration for the movie was like a 1949 boxing noir. And so like I have to just assume it was like a just a creative decision. Like I assume this is supposed to be cuz like even like his sidekick brother like whatever the fuck, he's dressed very early 90s. That dude does not exist in the 50s.
Well, and I was also thinking like the whole butt of the joke for him is that he like bleached his hair
Yeah,
was
he
like
Yeah.
bleached
bleached
his hair.
blonde, and I don't think that was like a thing either. Um,
What if he's a time traveler? They just never state it.
he could be.
They've got a lore Bible for this movie that's
Right.
like 80 pages long.
I can't wait to hear what the AI thinks that we just were doing that
Yeah.
whole time. Um,
Katie, Katie.
there you go. It
This
better be there. I want to see it.
Katie's indignation of black and white.
um, okay. So basically he's like, "Yes, I'm going to go do laundry." And the guy's like, "Great, love that for you. Have fun with your project." And he leaves, and the cop who's like escorting him out is essentially mean to him and is basically just like, "Yeah, he'll
I'm a
be back.
maniac.
He won't be gone very long." Because he's just a punk. He's a worthless punk. What are you gonna do? So Bruce's friend Patrick picks him up and they throw a football. Like immediately. This is when the slurs happen. And then basically Patrick is thanking him for not
Two,
turning him
two
in.
things that go hand in hand: slurs and football.
Yep.
I mean,
Nothing more American than that
yeah,
scene right there.
that's true. Whatever crime Bruce was committing that he got arrested for, he was in it with Patrick, but when he got arrested, he didn't like rat him out or whatever. And so he's like, "Oh, thanks for not ratting me out." Um, Bruce also listen, I don't 5 years is not nothing, but 5 years is not actually that bad in the scheme of things, but he makes it seem like he was in jail for decades.
I forget. Do they ever state like what he went to jail for?
I don't think so.
No, but I assume it was like something similar because when
Sure.
is it Janie is like, "Oh, are you guys doing another job?" So like I assume that's just what they are, is that they're like thieves of some sort. Um
Yeah, I just like I said, I think I missed everything. Like I was just not fully paying attention until I heard that like hard slur.
yeah.
So I think I
What?
just missed if like they had stated at some point like what. And I mean, I guess it would make sense probably like robbery or some shit.
Yeah. So they basically, yeah, get in this like huge like van. It's not a van, it's like a box truck. And Patrick's like, "I got something for you in the back." And so Bruce goes back there and it is Janie, who is what he thinks is like just a sex worker, but it turns out that he actually had dated her when they were in high school. And he like recognizes her, but like also absolutely does not remember what happened between them. And she's like obviously pissed off about it. But nevertheless, she gives him her phone number and her address and tells him to call her a bunch. And again, she's like, "Are you guys like doing a job? Like, be careful. Like, what's going on here?" And he's like, "I don't know what you're talking about. It's been real nice." He doesn't talk like that, obviously. Um,
I might have.
so Patrick was like, "Okay, yeah, look at the time. Get out of here." So she leaves and Bruce is kind of just like, "Did you know that was her? Like, did you set me up?" And he's like, "Yeah. It was nice to see her though, wasn't it?" And he's just kind of like, "Yeah, it was great. I love that." So then they pick up Patrick's friend Donnie and they basically are Donnie wants to like stop somewhere, but they're like, "No, like we're gonna do this job. It's gonna be super quick. It's gonna take an hour. So like just chill out." And so Donnie's like, "Okay, great." Um, let's see. What does that say? Someone else. I don't know what that says, but basically they pick up one more guy whose name is Buzz, and this is their like little ragtag crew of dudes.
I mean,
Um,
I feel like almost any time we don't touch on like a plot point, it is just because it's Bruce Campbell and this other dude arguing.
Yeah.
yeah, literally. And like I did find it very interesting that like we said, Bruce has been in jail. He was literally just released like however long ago it took him to like sleep with that girl. And they're
So
already
3 weeks.
less than like 5 minutes. Uh she he like is just totally trusting this Patrick guy to like set up a new job that they're doing, but he hasn't like vetted the truck. He hasn't vetted any of the people. He's just like, "Hey, why don't you do this?" And then Patrick's like, "Yeah." And Bruce is like, "All right, cool." I'm like, "Bro, this already obviously is not a good idea."
Just
Basically,
how bold, like you walk out of prison straight into robbing a bank.
I mean, that's the thing with all of these like one last heist movies or like whatever. It's
yeah.
always like that. Like they've been out of jail for 12 hours and they're already planning this heist to like
At least they
uh,
have 12 hours to think about it. He just hops in a van to go straight to the bank.
well, yeah, but he's got his bleach blonde brother to do all that planning for him.
At
Yeah.
least they threw the football. I mean, like what else could
Oh, that's
they
true.
what
He
else
got to
is
relax a little
there?
bit.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so basically Bruce explains that what's happening here is that the warden is making a ton of money because
It's insane.
he's using the prisoners to like clean the laundry for free, but then he's making money off of it because they're like literally laundering money like through this situation, which
Sure.
seems which seems interesting. And
But then
so
again, this is another thing that I'm just like, maybe this is the fucking 50s because like what?
right. This like literally screams of like DB Cooper to me, where you could just like walk onto a plane with a fucking bomb and be like, I want money now. And people are just like, all right, here you go. Do you know what I'm
Sure,
saying?
take it.
Why not? Um, and so Bruce is like, I know that this is happening now. Basically, what we're gonna do is wait till the people drop off the money, then we're gonna just go in and steal it. Easy peasy, no problem, right? As they're on the way to like the bank, I assume, whatever this like little office is, it does not look like a bank, but it's like the
Well, it's
way
the
to
warden's office, right?
no, it's not. It's like
Well,
wherever
because no,
they're
because it's gotta be
I thought it was
where.
like a laundromat,
Well,
like
because they
where they
say
have
like
the safe.
the warden's coming back, so like I guess maybe it can't be a bank.
well, it no, that's why I'm confused, right? Because
Bankromats.
it might
Yeah.
they don't actually show a laundromat, right? At
What if
all.
they're
Like they don't
cleaning the
show me.
money?
Well, that's what
Yeah.
I thought that's what money laundering was.
Yeah.
This could be like what Kit's saying, where this is like the back of the laundromat because it's literally just like a little room and then the office. Like the little office is what has the safe in it. There's no laundry machines or anything. And I think
Yeah,
the
there's not
warden
like a
is just
teller or anything.
yeah, I think the warden is just like maybe directly that's why I'm confused. I don't really know because like I said, they're on their way to wherever this money is. Let's just say that. The money place. And a tire blows out on the truck. Bruce is obviously stressed about this, and they basically kind of like bicker while the tire's being changed. Bruce is like, "What's going on with this? Like, I thought I told you to rent a new truck." And the guy's like, "Yeah, you need a driver's license or something to rent a truck and oh, credit card. Oh, credit card. Was credit card invented?"
Uh,
I hope the AI summary for this is just when was credit card?
the AI summary's gonna be like Nathan, Kid, and Katie are dumb.
Oh, actually, I do feel like, especially okay. Okay, 1950s. Oh, 1920s, 30s, 50s. Okay, I mean, whatever. Still, he's basically just like, you need a credit card to rent a truck, and I don't have one. Like, you can't do anything without a credit card here. So I borrowed this truck, and so Bruce is like, oh my god. Okay, well, change the tire. whatever. So they're going over the plan in the back. They synchronize their watches with Donnie and, Bruce. And Donnie, he has his watch on AM, so he's got to spin it around. He's got to go around the whole thing so that he can get it on PM and be synchronized, which really sends
So
Bruce
dumb.
into he is just like, you know what? I don't think this is a good idea. This guy doesn't know how watches work.
Correct.
Like,
You can't
I
sit a
think,
watch. I'm not letting you drive the fucking getaway vehicle for our bank
I
heist
mean,
in the tiniest
yes,
bank in the world.
yes, I do agree. I do agree with him. He's sus about that. He's sus about the truck. He's sus about like all the accomplices. And he tells Patrick, like, I don't think we should do this. Like, we should just wait 3 months, get a new team back together, and then we'll do this correctly. And Patrick is like, no, like, you have fresh information about when this is going down now, and if we wait, then the information might change. Like, this is it. Like, we got to do it now if we're gonna do it. And then Patrick says something that's very, very comforting, which is, what else could go wrong?
Oh, well, you say
You know.
that.
And yeah, he's like, they'll be fine, don't worry about
Duh.
it.
Why didn't I think of that?
Right. Like,
Everything's already gone wrong. We've
now that
run
you
out of
say
our bad
that,
luck. We've hit our
exactly.
quota.
Yeah, now that you've said that, you're totally right. And we also find out that they're going to be stealing $25,000. All right, I would take $25,000. Do you know what I'm saying?
Well, that's the thing
I'm
though.
sorry.
They think it's 250.
Sorry, what did I say?
And then
No,
they end
200.
because they end at the end. They end up with 25,000, is what he says.
Yeah,
because when they
Okay.
open the bag,
they
at
think
the
it's
heist, they're like it's all
50s and
5s and
100s,
10s,
but it's 5s and 10s.
Okay.
So according to all of
Idiots.
these, I was trying to find a plot synopsis that said specifically what they are, like where they go, and it just says the prison's laundry system. So it's got to be at this. It's got to be like the warden's office or some shit.
No, because how would they get back into the prison? The warden's office is inside the prison.
Yeah, but like it's not a bank.
Well, no, I don't think it's a bank.
Well,
But
Kit
like,
did.
Yeah, I still do. I will until I die.
it's
Kit,
definitely
every time Kit goes to a laundromat, he's like, "Where do I take my money out?
Where's
Fuck is the
Where's
safe?
the fucking teller at?"
Where's the ATM?
I mean,
Oh,
I
actually,
get, but like, I like that. I guess you have to go with it in the idea of this movie, but like,
I mean, yeah.
I've never seen a prison movie or show where the laundry system is not connected to the prison.
Well, right, but that's why it doesn't.
That's
I'm taking
because
this
in the
I'm dropping this
60s,
to 2 stars.
in the 60s is when they fucking finally merged the laundromat with the prison.
Okay.
In
yeah.
the 50s, when this takes place, it was separate.
All right.
Okay,
What?
we've solved it.
This movie just takes place in an alternate universe where the 90s or the 50s.
All times exist at once.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, yeah. It's multiverse.
I was gonna say it's like one of those like things where like all of the universes are crashing together. So you got like
Yeah.
dinosaurs and fucking
Mhm.
robots hanging out together and shit.
Exactly.
I bet if
Look,
we
I
watch
didn't-
this again, we would see a dinosaur in the background.
Yeah, we just weren't exactly. We weren't looking for
Dinosaur in a bowler hat saying, "Put the money in the bag."
Yeah.
Okay, I did write $250,000, but what I said was whatever I said.
Yeah, because I mean, yeah, it is 250,000 they think they're going for, which also does not. I guess that also would lean some sort of credence to maybe the 50s, because 250,000 in the
Yeah.
1990s is not going
That's
to like
not a-
set up
Not a
3
ton
people
of
for
money
life.
Yeah,
Right.
not a ton of money for 4 dudes. Like, hooray, you got like a year's worth of pay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. So they're still like driving to wherever the hell this money is. And Buzz is basically talking about
Bankromat.
Yeah, the
There you
Bankromats.
go, the Bankromats. All right. Buzz is talking about safe
Spotify AI
schematic.
better have Bankromat in one of these titles.
If
Say
it
it
doesn't,
aloud.
I'm gonna be so mad.
Bankromat. Hey,
You know what?
see?
You know what they're gonna find
Duke
in the
Nukem's
Bankromat?
fat Bankromat.
Damn it, that's what I was gonna say. I was like, they're
I know.
gonna find fat cock.
Okay.
I know it's happening
Fat
again.
cock at the Bankromat.
I like that. Oh. Okay. All right. Yes. Okay. Buzz is talking about safe schematics. He's been practicing on this one safe so that he knows how to crack it, get at that sweet, sweet cash.
That always works out well.
Practice makes perfect.
That's true. They
Yeah,
pull
don't
up and
practice
they
shit.
see.
They would have fucking done this so fast if he had not practiced.
Yeah, maybe.
He completely rewired his brain before this. Fucked him.
So they pull up, they see the two guys who are making the drop off of the money, whoever it is, and so they know that they have 20 minutes to get in, steal the money, and get out. They are getting off the truck. Buzz immediately drops and breaks his glasses.
Starting out well.
Yep,
Yeah.
starting out real good. Although he wasn't wearing his glasses before, so I was kind of like, well, maybe I guess he needs them to see up close. But I don't really know what you need to see if you're cracking into a safe. But I don't know. Donnie is
Numbers.
instructed. Donnie, the one who can't use a watch, was instructed to drive the truck to the back alley so that they could leave the back entrance and get into the truck. And he's like, yeah, duh, I know how to do that. Like, don't keep me waiting. I wrote the guys walk unsuspiciously into the bank. They look so suspicious. They're like running half a block. Like Buzz is carrying like a huge bag. They've got like masks over their face, like medical kind of like masks.
COVID masks.
Yeah.
Sure.
So
I was trying not to
Oh,
say
this
it.
is a
clearly,
COVID.
clearly
This is
this
a
takes
COVID
place
film.
in 2020.
Oh my god. They predicted COVID.
Katie reprising her role from Troll 2.
But they're doing that like walk run thing, but their arms are like down at their sides, and it just looks like so suspicious. I was immediately like, yeah, they aren't up to anything.
I think it's so funny though that like like Bruce Campbell is in like a white shirt and a tie or some shit.
Yeah.
And then like Patrick is just like the slobbiest dude that
He's like in a bowling shirt.
is
like Tommy Bahama
yeah.
shit.
And then like a fucking jean vest on or some shit, and then bleached blonde hair, and they would pick this dude out of a lineup so fast.
Absolutely.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. So they go in, and there's like a woman in there, and she's like, "Oh, please, I'm a temp. I'm not even. I don't even work here."
Yeah.
And they're like, "Get
I
back
was
in."
supposed to be here today.
I was gonna say go back to Clerks.
Yeah. So they get her back into the back office where the manager the manager of whatever the situation is back there. And Buzz opens the door to the safe, and he's like, you told me this was a 2154, but it's a 68122 or whatever he says. And they're like, okay, why does that matter? And he's like, because this is a different safe than what you told
it's
me.
totally different, you idiot.
I've been practicing on this one safe over and over again. This is a different safe. And they also get like the guard of the place back in there too. They're holding them with guns. Obviously, they have guns. Patrick and Bruce basically just like start to argue a bunch about the situation, and Patrick admits that he paid somebody else to come and case the place, and so whoever he paid is the one that told him what kind of safe it was. And Bruce is like pissed about it, and I was like,
yeah,
right.
Insane. They're just like, I'm gonna rob a bank. I'm gonna hire a guy to scope it out and see what the deal is.
Yeah,
what?
Bruce is like, so somebody else knows about this? And he's like, yeah, it's fine. I was like, okay then.
It's like, it's okay, I found him on Fiverr.
So they're just like arguing, right? And it's like pretty unprofessional, if you ask me, because they're just like arguing in front of their hostages, literally.
I will say, I think like the tension building in this scene is done pretty well. Like, I get your complaint that it's just like a bunch of dudes yelling at each other, but I think the way it's like done and filmed and all that shit, where it's like cutting back and forth, like everything in it's like filmed handheld. And then like, it'll cut to them arguing, and then it'll like cut to like the security guard kind of like eyeing the door next to him, and then cuts to like swipes over to the fucking dude doing the safe. And especially once they start arguing with like how to get like 5 minutes of more time or whatever, Like, I think it's done really well because, like, that's like a hard balancing act to put all that shit, especially in like where you're not doing any cuts and it's supposed to be being filmed in like real time. I think it is like really well done.
Um,
And finding a Bankromat is hard.
Yeah.
right.
Those aren't
That's
everywhere.
That's where
right.
the whole budget went.
It was pretty impressive.
The same
Yes,
guy that scouted out the bank
the
is the one who
safe.
found the Bankromat.
Yeah. He's a pro. I don't know what Bruce's problem is.
It would be like the one flaw of this movie. They should have opened the safe, and it should have just been filled with dirty laundry instead of like cheap
That's what I
money.
thought it was gonna be. I thought they were gonna open the bags. It was just gonna be fucking clothes.
Underwear.
You find out the fucking prison warden's a weird creep, and it's all just like dirty underwear.
Stealing
Underwear.
people's underwear.
Gross. He's like, what do you mean? These are priceless.
These all say my name on it, like Bruce Campbell says.
So yeah, so they're basically just like arguing, and Patrick keeps saying like, "You need to trust me. Like, don't you trust me?" All of this stuff, and Bruce is like, "Why do you keep asking? Like, what are you like? What's going on here?" Then they start talking about like some game that they were playing back in the day, where Bruce like expected Patrick to throw him the ball, but he didn't because he was trying to like talk to some other guy's sister, and I was like, "What is happening here?"
I think it was supposed to be Bruce's sister.
I don't know. But
Yeah,
anyways, they're
I
just like
did.
arguing.
That's what I get. I just guessed from that argument.
Yeah. The whole point of them arguing also is to mention that like they keep saying each other's names. So like
Yeah,
A lot. So much.
so
like
it's like
I absolutely see why Bruce Campbell got sentenced to 10 years in prison because they do not seem like great criminals.
Yeah, they don't know what they're doing.
they really don't. So because this is a different kind of safe, Buzz is like, I'm working on it. I can definitely crack this, but I need more time than what we have. And so Bruce tells the bank guy, like, you need to call the warden.
Okay.
Stop.
This is why I know it's a 90s movie. Because they very specifically, in this section you're about to talk about, the director with the camera goes behind the desk before he mentions his diet, and you see a can of Slim Fast.
Oh, I
Yeah.
missed that.
Yeah.
All right, Slim Fast.
They didn't have that in the 50s?
I don't know. When was Slim Fast invented?
Slim Fast created in 1890.
Yeah. In the 50s, it was Slim Slow.
Yeah.
When
I'm
when
looking
was
it up.
Slim Fast? I am too.
Where the fuck
1977.
Okay, so it's at least not the 50s.
It became
Damn.
popular in the 80s
Devastating.
and 90s.
We're getting
Yeah.
closer to nailing this down.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're honing in.
Oh, fucking Slim Fast.
Slim
Yeah, I
Fast
did
still
not.
exist.
Yes.
Oh, they got a website. They must.
Yeah, they definitely do. I think that
Unfortunate.
mostly it's just like the shakes that are people still use, which like stop. But yeah, so he's like, you need to call the warden, stall him from being here. So the guy calls the warden and is basically just like, hey, can you stop and pick me up some ice cream?
Ice cream.
And he's like, I know I'm on a diet, but I could really go for a pint of ice cream. And
Insane.
the warden,
Fuck?
that is like so funny to me because like, what a weird,
How could you not come up with something better?
yeah. Also like,
like
what
go
a
to a
weird favorite
drive-through
ass
and get me a burger or whatever. Like,
yeah, no. Go to
Yeah,
that
grab
7-Eleven and
lunch.
get him a pint of ice cream. Like, okay. Patrick and Bruce
Which he
continue to
didn't get,
argue.
by the way. What the
No.
fuck?
Yeah, don't
That sheriff
tell
sucks.
someone. Could you imagine someone telling you that they're gonna bring you ice cream and then they show up and there's no ice cream? Like, what? Sir. Yeah, Patrick and Bruce are arguing more. I think this might be like the time where they where they realize that they've like said each other's names, so like they're kind of screwed. The bank guy is like, you guys like you don't know who you're messing with here because like the bank guy thinks that these guys are just like regular robbers and
A
he
couple of
thinks that
jabronis.
yeah, he thinks that they don't know that the warden of the prison is like involved in this situation. So he's like, you guys really need to leave. Like, I'm warning you, you don't want to be messing with this guy. This is when the security guard tries to run out of the room, and Patrick shoots him. This is when it starts getting crazy. Okay, Patrick shoots
Why?
him.
Why would you do that? You've got
I don't know.
3 men with guns, and you just like stand up very slowly and
Yeah.
do a slow turn for the door.
He's like, maybe they won't see us. They're arguing. They're having a lover's quarrel, so to speak. And he shoots him like right in the chest too. Like shoot him in the leg at the very least or something. He like shoots to kill essentially. And Bruce is like, "Oh man, that guy's bleeding out now. Like what are we supposed to do?" Um after watching the guard get shot, the bank guy is now having a heart attack. And the poor temp is just like, "Oh my gosh, what are we gonna do?" Bruce is looking out the window and he sees the warden at the light, like across the street, and he's like, "What about the ice cream? He didn't even get that guy ice cream, and now he had a heart attack. Like that's
I was gonna
what?
rob him of
Wow,
that ice cream.
yeah." That's when Buzz at the last minute gets the safe open, and that's when they realize that the money is in like fives and tens, so it's like less money than they thought. But they grab the money anyways and they run, and the money is just like in these huge sacks, and Patrick has them, and as they're like running down the street there's just like money flying out of the sacks, and I'm like, oh my
Yeah, they
bro,
they took like no care in making sure those things were closed.
Right?
no. So when they run out the back into the alleyway, shocker, Donnie is not there with the getaway truck. Can't believe that happened.
Pawned it.
They decide that they need to just like hoof it, so they're running down the alley. One of the things that bothered me about this getaway too is that the entire time, for most of it, Bruce Campbell's just like running down the middle of the street, and I was
Yeah, they're
like,
just running in a straight line down
"My
the widest
guy,
alley in the world.
like I again can
Take
see
a
why you
right,
got
my
caught
guy.
this last
At
time
least
because
zigzag.
Yeah.
something, anything. They're just running
Throw in
down the
an
middle of the
occasional
street.
crouch.
The
Like
warden and like his guards come out and start shooting. Bruce gets him hit in the arm, and
R.I.P. Buzz.
yeah, Buzz gets killed. Which is sad because I think they said he had a wife and kids.
Yeah, he
And
says it like later when he starts freaking out about.
yeah, about the how everything went
Yeah.
down. Him and Patrick just like continue to run with the sacks, and then they decide that they're gonna split up. Bruce is like kind of sus about it. He's like, You're gonna come back for me, right?" And he's just like, "Yeah, don't worry, trust me." And Bruce is like, "I don't know. What am I supposed to do though?" Then yeah, I wrote he's just running down the middle of the street. Um I think this uh okay. So then he does eventually like run and hide behind a dumpster, like literally seconds before the cop car drives by, and I was just like, well, okay. Luckily there is somebody behind the dumpster that gives him a jacket to kind of like camouflage the fact that he's like bleeding out from his arm. I think I might have oh yeah, okay. So there's like a scene where he like I guess starts to feel faint because of the blood loss or like the how badly the situation's gone. So there's like the camera's just like spinning around him and he's like looking faint essentially.
You guys,
Um
I have breaking news.
oh
Katie, you did not get the role of Yoshi in Super Mario Galaxy movie.
what the heck?
It was
What
Donald Glover.
Okay, well, what a way to find out,
wild.
but
I'm
I
very
mean,
curious what that's gonna sound like.
it's gonna sound like Yoshi.
I think it's not gonna be that good. I bet
Well,
Yoshi just
thank you.
talks like a regular character.
Dinosaur. You know what? I have seen the trailer for it, and I
That's
don't
what,
remember.
like, Metal Text retweeted it on Blue Sky and was like, "Doesn't this movie come out in like 3 weeks?"
Well, so there's like a Mario Galaxy movie coming out, and then there's
Yeah, that's
like
what it. Yeah,
the Mario World. Are they? I don't know. I don't know anything about it. We tried to watch like
let's.
the first Mario movie, and I was like,
Yeah, the
this is
release date for this is
April
April
1st.
1st.
oh, okay, well,
So somebody is redubbing somebody else's voice.
oop, that's awkward. Huh. Well,
Luis Guzman is playing Mart. I don't know who that is.
Mort
Uh,
or Mart?
I got
Mart?
excited.
No, Wart. Wart. Wart.
Oh.
At a glance, I thought it said Wario, and I was
Yeah.
like, hell yeah! Oh no, it's Wart. Who cares?
um,
Sounds like this
I say
movie's
that
doing
like I
well.
give a shit. I don't care about the fucking movie.
I,
Who cares?
no, I don't either.
I
Yeah.
watched the first one the way it was supposed
On
to be
Twitter?
watched on Twitter.
Yeah.
I
We
can
tried to
only
watch
hope
the
this one
first
leaks on
one,
there.
but it was like it's like extremely for children. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it to me was not enjoyable as an adult. We turned it off after like
Dennis
15
Hopper's
minutes.
not in it screaming at people. Tom Waits isn't there. Who fucking
Yeah.
cares?
It's just Chris
Yeah.
Pratt. Chris Pratt talking about gay people going to hell.
Yep.
It's
Weird.
me, Mario. Come to my Christian farm where we slaughter our own animals.
The fucking final scene is a Hillsong United concert.
Okay.
It'd be so funny if they just would like Mario dies at the beginning of it and it just becomes a movie about like isn't Charlie Day Luigi?
Yeah, he's Luigi.
Yeah, him and then fucking Anna Taylor-Joy is fucking Peach or whatever. Just
Yeah,
start dating.
I like it.
Have it. Mario's murdered violently at the start, and that's what haunts the
Bowser just
mansion that
eats him
Luigi lives in.
violently. Yes.
Beheads him.
We're just
There's
getting
like
Luigi's Mansion movie.
There's a
football with his
20-minute pre-credit scene that's just Bowser just disemboweling and eating Mario.
Yeah,
All right. I
Jack
Bill
like
Black's
Jack
gonna
Black, and
make
he's
some
singing
fucking-
the whole time.
he's gonna make some insane noises as like eating.
it. No thanks. Okay. Bruce Campbell is hallucinating Super Mario Galaxy, the movie.
Yep.
And
To be fair, it
he-
just sounds like we are too. Everything
Yeah.
about that movie sounds like we're hallucinating it.
Our version the not neo-fascist Christian version that we came up with sounds sick.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, so he's like running through an underpass or whatever, and he like basically stumbles upon Donnie selling the getaway truck for drugs, and he basically is just like, you ruined this entire thing.
Is
and,
that
roughs
what
him off.
happened?
Yeah.
I thought, like, for some reason, I thought I missed something about, like, that, whoever that was, just, like, robbing the dude for, like, his watch or some shit.
No,
At the
because there's
beginning.
like
No, that was Donnie. Yeah.
I missed that.
Yeah. And he like hands over the keys and he gives him drugs. And
Sack
Bruce
shit.
Yeah, Bruce is like, what the frick? And Donnie's like, what? What's the problem? And he basically just like roughs him up, throws him up against the chain link fence and whatnot.
You gotta
I
kick him in the head at least one time when he's
It's
on the
also
ground, you know?
so funny because it's like the needle they have him using is like the size of like the fucking Reanimator pin that came with that DVD. It's big.
I was literally thinking, you know, those like fake syringe pins that like write
Yeah.
in red. That's like what it looked like to me. I was like, dang.
That pin is gonna tear your arm apart, dude.
Okay, now I need to Google when fake syringe pin.
When did fake syringe pin get created? No, maybe 1980.
Let's see. Pin.
It's Reanimator.
My
Reanimator's the
internet's gonna
first
be
movie to
like,
ever use it.
what the fuck are you talking about? The internet does not know what I'm talking about. Oh wait, no wait. These are just like asking real questions about plastic syringes and whatnot.
Katie's
Did
gonna
they
wind up
have-
on some weird list.
I know.
So am I, because I'm
When
also
was
Googling this shit.
when was the first pen invented? These are not the things I'm asking about.
If we
Maybe
had
they-
asked Google like 10 years ago when it was still useful, we would know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like this is lost to the internet here.
Side rant. Yeah.
Yeah.
I fucking hate Googling something and it's a very specific thing, like an actual company or something, and then you get like 6 results ahead of it that are not the thing that you Googled. Like,
Yeah,
fuck
either
off. Get out of here.
sponsored things or just like
Yeah.
shitty AI answers.
They're like, wouldn't you rather like to know about these other things first? It's like, no. Why? What?
Please just
Coach.
tell me when the football game is on. I don't need
Yeah,
to know the AI
I don't
answer
care about rugby.
Yeah.
Okay.
Soccer is actually what they call.
Like literally, yes. Did you know that this director directed another movie?
No.
Unfortunately, it looks like fake syringe pins. Okay, this is have
People wait for you to
existed.
say like 1870s.
Okay, this is why it's
Yeah.
confusing because they said have. Okay, never mind. I'm sad now. Have existed for several decades. Their reports indicate they were common in the early 2000s, and I was like, the early 2000s wasn't several decades ago. I think two. Okay, chill out. So no.
So, no, wait, this is just insulin pins. That's not helpful.
See, why are they trying to give us actual, real information? We want fake novelty pens.
Yeah.
Let's see if I put writing pen.
Do like novelty injection pin.
Injection.
Novelty syringe invention.
No, just because it keeps saying injector pin, like
Like an EpiPen.
like an insulin injection pin.
Yeah. My best Google came up with the early 2000s. So
But that was, I feel
that
like those
can't
were
be
in the
true.
90s. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just say 1950.
Yeah.
Just round it out, just to be fake. Just to be fake. Just to be safe. The fake syringe.
It should have just been a Patreon only episode, so everybody had to pay for this. Just us
Yeah.
Googling shit.
I like literally. Well, we're doing the labor for free here.
Yeah, this is questions everyone's had.
Much
I think
like
so.
the Big Arch. It's good content.
Yeah. Also, we did that that like stalked by my Amish boyfriend and we Googled stuff about the Amish for like
the first 40 minutes. So, according to someone on Reddit, it's like at least they were around in the 80s.
Okay.
So, getting closer to the 90s.
Getting closer to the 50s. All right. Anyways, yeah. So he was selling his truck for a newly invented fake syringe pin, is what was happening here.
I mean,
Bruce
I would
beats
do
him
that
up.
too.
I mean, honestly, what's he need with a box truck? He doesn't even know those guys. Bruce runs off. He runs around. He ends up at Janie.
Janie.
I don't think Janie is the name, so I'm gonna go with Janie.
You're thinking Alice and Janie.
Ah, okay. Yes, Janie. And she basically is just like, oh my gosh, come in. Like, I knew you were doing a job, and like kind of takes care of his wound. And he basically is like inconsolable because he's like, oh man, I can't believe this was so bad. Those guys are probably all dead. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I feel bad about it. And she's like, oh, chill out, you're fine.
You know what you should feel bad about? Fucking me without a condom and then like being a dick.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay.
Insane.
I was more taken aback than what happened at the beginning of this movie when this conversation happens, because they have this conversation just like, okay, so basically he's like, guys are probably dead, and she's like, okay, just really, really chill out about it. And so he goes to like lay on her bed and sees her yearbook. So he opens the yearbook. This entire thing, I'm sorry, is the dumbest shit. So he's like giggling, looking at the yearbook or whatever, and he's like looking at her picture, looking at his picture, and he's just like, oh my god, wait a second, like I remember you. And she's like, yeah, you suck, because essentially what happened, he remembers what happens is that they slept together at like a lover's lane in the car or whatever, and she freaks out because he wasn't wearing protection, right? And he finished, and she was worried that she was going to be pregnant, so she's like, oh my god, I can't believe you did that. And he goes, oh, I remember now, you went psycho on me. I was scared at you because you started yelling at me. And so she's like, yeah, like I was worried I was going to be pregnant or whatever. And he's just like, well, you shouldn't have let me get that far, because most girls wouldn't have. And I
Hell
was
yeah,
like,
tell her, Bruce.
excuse me,
How
sir.
dare you let me raw dog you?
Literally. Like it was
Look, okay. To be fair,
no.
maybe they saw one of Eric Adams' snow tweets about it's a snow day, so you should fuck raw while you're trapped in the house. And then shit just got a little out of hand.
There'll never
Katie
be
left the
another like Eric
podcast.
Adams.
Shane and I talk all the time about, in a better, more fun world, we would have got like a good president and good mayor, and like Eric Adams and Donald Trump would just be doing like RuPaul Drag Race recap podcasts.
100%. It's what they were made to do.
I know. Or just like hosting some fucking garbage on like E! Andy Cohen is like not doing the fucking Real Housewives reunions. It's fucking Eric Adams.
Donald Trump was born to take over Ricky Lake.
Yes.
that bitch does like to gossip. I will say that.
I'm saying.
This infuriated me. This
I mean,
really
yeah, it's nuts.
me.
It's
This
what an insane twist. It was like, oh, okay, this was not how I expected this to go at all.
It's another thing that also feels like the 50s.
Yes, literally, because then he's like, you shouldn't let it get that far. None of the other girls would. And she's like, well, I liked you.
Right, I got an idea. Okay, just keep talking. I'm gonna look something up because I
Okay.
feel like this yearbook might have a date on it, a year on it.
Oh,
so I'm gonna pull up
right.
the movie.
The only thing that I noticed was like crossed pirate swords, like sabers on the front, and I was like, what's going on with that? Like, what were they?
They graduated from Pirate High.
Yeah, they went to pirate school.
Obviously.
So then she's like, I liked you, and like it doesn't really matter. He's like, well, you didn't get pregnant, did you? And she was like, yeah, that's hindsight though. Like it's the principle of the thing, and like even though I didn't, you never like tried to talk. You like he literally ghosted her. He's like, this is like the dumbest thing I've ever heard of. He's like,
okay, this is absolutely the 90s because this is a 1978 yearbook.
Okay. All
we
right.
figured it out. We solved it.
All right. I believe you. He says.
No, wait. 1878? No,
Yep.
I'm just kidding.
That'd be great. That'd be a great twist.
Full movies in like the 1910s.
Squint closer because I think it says 1678. Actually.
Yeah. It's pre-America.
1778.
Yep.
The country had just been founded.
Ye old laundry bank.
They were just created the country. They had to fuck raw.
Like
they were graduates from the first high school ever built in America.
Only 2 years to graduate.
2 years.
They didn't have a good system in place yet, okay?
Yeah, they
didn't know.
That was all the knowledge.
There wasn't enough history to make it 4 years.
That's fair. I'm here with that. They're basically just like, we came over on the boat, we killed a bunch of people. That's it. Go
2 years done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
They graduated like a fucking degree in American history.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Washington cut down that cherry tree. The end.
Yeah, his teeth were wooden in the future. Don't worry about it. Do you ever like stop and think, like, I definitely had one of those books that was like American facts, and it's like, that guy died in the tub, the wooden teeth, and all of that shit. And like so much of it was just like so made up, like and taught.
It's crazy that we teach kids their wooden teeth when they were just like slaves' teeth.
And look, I understand that is a morbid thing to be teaching like a elementary schooler. Why do you have to make up lies? Isn't it easier?
Why even tell them about his teeth? Yeah.
Why is it
like,
just say nothing?
I can get behind teaching them the dumbass shit about the cherry tree or like whatever the fuck. Sure. I get that. Being like, hey, these second graders are gonna figure out he had fake teeth. Let's just say they're wooden. That makes sense.
Like, absolutely,
wood holds up well to eating and drinking.
I'm just like, wouldn't it be easier to just not say anything?
Imagine how fucked up your mouth would taste if you had actually wooden teeth.
Literally,
suck.
You'd get splinters in your tongue.
You could get termites. Imagine if you had termites in your mouth.
Imagine not listening to this podcast and you're missing out on all this gold in this episode.
That's Does anybody please tell me if anybody listens to the full episodes anymore? Because that
there was somebody I talked to on Instagram this week that was like, I'm really like he just started listening. It was like, I really like the podcast, blah blah, and I was like, well, don't know what to tell you. We pretend nobody listens.
I've said it
You're ruining this for us.
Yeah, I've said it before, I'll say it again. This podcast is for just the three of us. So I'm sorry if you're here. But I just feel like who got together and was like, you know what we're gonna do is just make up a fake history for the kids and we're gonna teach it to them and literally make them take tests about it. Wouldn't that be funny? And then we're just gonna like actually not even acknowledge that it's fake information until I don't know, a couple decades later when people are like, hey, that guy actually didn't have wooden teeth, and then we have to be like, oh yeah. Sorry we told you that. Do you know what
He
I'm
had a
like, that
wooden
is
dick.
so
Yeah.
crazy to me. Oh. Well, I think that was true in some cultures, to be fair. Or anything. Well, okay, no. How did that even happen?
The wooden dick?
I don't remember.
I understand. No, it's because we were pretending like this happened in like the 1800s.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Okay. Let's rewind or fast forward, so to speak.
I would have never guessed in the middle of our Bruce Campbell watches we would start talking about George Washington's wooden teeth.
Yeah, that's on ADHD. So here we go.
Quality.
I like that
So-
Wikipedia says he purchased the teeth from slaves.
I bet he did.
Yeah.
I bet he did. Hey,
this is
could
nuts. Why?
could you imagine you're being forced to do the worst manual labor and some guy just walks up to you and just is like, hey, can I buy your tooth? Can I buy your front left tooth?
He had
a
animal teeth
penny."
at one point.
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
He had many different dentures throughout his life. One made of brass, one of lead, which explains a lot.
Oh,
One
yeah.
of gold, one of animal teeth, and then human teeth, quote unquote, purchased by slaves.
So I feel like the
Um,
animal teeth, I'm again imagining those huge ass veneers, like a sheep
Oh no,
mouth.
you should hold on.
Horse
I will send you the picture that they have
Okay.
on
Imagine
Wikipedia. It's nuts.
that man in the wig with some like fucking coyote teeth. That's hard. You know?
I want to
What
see the animal ones,
were
but
they?
this dude had some fucking Cheryl Hines teeth if I've ever seen them.
That's what I'm saying. I was imagining. George Washington animal teeth. What kind?
Apparently, he had lost all of his teeth but one by the time he was inaugurated. And they were like, "We can't have a president with just one chomper."
We can't
One
have this
tooth.
fucking toothless goon as our president.
I would be so upset if I saw anyone with these teeth in their mouth that I sent the picture of the group chat.
Oh.
They were
come on.
cows.
Couldn't he have hired someone to like put them together so there's not huge gaps in between all of them?
No, he
I
wanted
can
them to look
only
real.
imagine that, like, if he smiled, this would be like the scariest shit I've ever seen.
Horrific.
Yeah,
They
I feel
said-
like it would be like when you look in the Ark of the Covenant, you would just melt.
I
Yeah.
think so. Like, oh my god, like, could you imagine being like, oh man, they just like elected this dude as president and he is so scared. I mean, actually, you know what? That's happening now. I get it. I understand. Sometimes
Happens all the time.
usually
to
I
be
think
honest.
the president's scary. Yeah. It says that usually they used teeth from cows, horses, or donkeys. So that is actually also sometimes hippopotamus.
Donkeys have fucking huge teeth.
Well-
So, our first donkey tooth president. That's fucking awesome.
Donkey tooth president.
Old
Oh,
fucking
man.
donkey tooth in the White House.
I'm not gonna lie. If anyone ran now and was like, "Look, I gotta get out ahead of this now. I have
I
fake
have donkey
donkey teeth
I've got-
dentures," I would be like,
got
"I don't care
donkey teeth."
what your policies are. You got my vote.
Okay, I'm
Donkey
seeing
teeth
here.
dentures for everyone."
I'm seeing here the reason that he had wooden teeth is because when he had his ivory ones, they became stained and cracked, and so people just thought it looked like wood. But I'm telling you, I had a book that literally had an illustration of him with wooden teeth.
Yeah. They did a Simpsons episode about Jebediah Springfield's fake teeth, but I think they were silver.
These look so disturbing.
I know, I hate it.
Eek. This is like gonna be a new nightmare of mine. Like, I already do have the one where like my teeth fall out. This is a new one. I'm gonna have donkey teeth.
I
I'd
hope,
rather have that
I
than none.
sincerely hope that Bruce Campbell finds this episode and listens to it.
He is cackling right now. He loves us. He finds us charming. I just know it. Okay. Okay, so now we're at the point that I just really wanted this to be over because this is why this is like exactly the example of you're saying that it feels like it's from the 50s because basically she's like you stopped talking to me afterwards and I was scared and like I really liked you and I can't believe you like did me dirty this way. And he's like, listen, babe, I did try and talk to you. You worked for like the yearbook, didn't you? I snuck in there one day and I wrote this message in your yearbook. And she opens the yearbook and she says, Janie, it's really sunny. See. This is what she thinks that he wrote in the yearbook all those years in the year 1871, 1878. And he walks up next to her and he says, Janie, I'm really sorry. Um I unfortunately do not feel like that is enough for
Yeah.
the situation that happened, but she like holds the yearbook to her chest and she's like, "Oh my god,
I
I
mean,
didn't know you apologized."
let's also acknowledge that they were like 15 or 16. I feel like that is the extent of what you're going to get out of a 16-year-old dude for an apology.
He just wrote whoopsie doodle in the yearbook.
Literally, whoopsie, my
Thanks for
bad.
letting me smash. Sorry.
Tags.
Have a good
No.
summer.
Sorry I rod you or
No.
whatever.
Yeah, no. After what he said to her, I absolutely not. But she's taken with him. She's like, "Oh my god, I can't believe
Yeah,
you
he's
sort of
Bruce
almost
Campbell.
apologized."
You see that chin?
I understand. I understand.
That chin can
But
do some things.
uh, well, so anyways, she feels all is right with the world because of this one thing. Um
Yeah, you're definitely not going to prison now for aiding and abetting.
No. And so he's basically just like, "Hey, like, why don't you run away with me?" And she's like, what?" And he's like, "Yeah, why don't you just run away with me? Let's like
You
run
think this
away
is where Carly
together."
Rae Jepsen got the idea for the song?
Yeah, I think so.
Damn.
1997's running time. I
Yep.
think absolutely.
She watched this and was like, run away with me.
She's like, "Oh my god. Yes, I love that. So romantic." And she's like, "Are you sure? Are you like really really sure you want to do this? Like you don't just like feel bad?" And he's like, "No, no, man, totally. I totally want to do this." Patrick shows up, comes up outside. This scene was weird to me, but now that I know a little bit more about like how it was filmed and stuff, this entire scene was like randomly out of focus and I was like, "What's going on here?" But it makes sense now. He goes down to Patrick and is like, "Hey, I asked Janie to come with us. Like, I want her here with me." And Patrick is like, "No, no, 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 bro, you can't do that. Like, she can't come with us. Like, she's gonna get hurt. Why don't we leave? And in a month, if you still want to be with her and want her to come with us, then she can come or whatever." And he's like, I don't know. But then when like she's like packing while this is happening, right? And then all of a sudden she hears the car like speed off out front and she looks out and the car's gone. And for the next 10 minutes, she kind of like unpacks slowly to sad guitar solos and cries. It's pretty sad. She thinks that he broke her heart again. As she's sitting there crying, he busts in the door and it's just like, "Hey, chill out. Why are you crying?" And she's basically just like, "Oh, I thought you like fucking left." And he was like, "No, no, no. I said I would back. What makes you think I wouldn't?" She's like, "Well, probably because you're like a career criminal and kind of a piece of shit, but
Yeah, it's what
you
you
know,
do.
it's neither here nor there, I guess." And he's basically just like, "Oh yeah, he dropped me off around the corner. Like he had to like move the car or whatever." And he's basically just like, "I don't know. Like, are you sure that you want to like be with me because I just got out of prison. I also have no money and I'm on the run." She's like, "What are you talking about?" And he was like, "Yeah, I told Patrick like wanted to leave without you, but I'm just not going to do that. So I told him to just keep the money and go." And then they like make out and they like stand up and they're like gonna leave the apartment and he's like, "Don't you want to pack? Don't you want to bring anything?" And she goes, no, I have everything I need.
No money.
Baby, no, you
No,
don't, because
no car. Well, I guess maybe
he
she has a car, but
she might, but, like, he doesn't have any money, so you're not gonna be able to buy clothes and shit. Like, you absolutely do need to pack, and I understand the sentiment of them essentially well, of her, obviously, having pined after him for, like, her entire life. He randomly remembers who she is and decides that he's in love with her still too or something, and then they're gonna be together now after his life of crime. Like, what are they gonna do? I don't know. The end. I did not find it romantic. I'm sure somebody did, but
I did.
yeah, I figured. You life of crimer, you.
Yeah. Listen, Katie, this movie's good.
Not my cup of tea for sure.
Sure. I think this movie would work a lot better not on an app with fucking commercials.
Well, I didn't have commercials, but
Well, apparently it does not work better.
sorry.
Maybe you need the commercials for it to work better.
You know what? That's actually fair. Yeah.
All right. Katie, did you finish Bones yet?
We finished. Oh my god.
5 stars?
It's been a long 12 years. No.
Did
They've
Bones die?
restarted Bones.
No. Cannot recommend. Cannot recommend Bones. I don't know how we got through it. I felt like the end was like very abrupt and there was no closure. I don't know if it was canceled or not, but it was like 12 seasons. So I feel like they knew the end was coming and they could have like definitely written a better story. No, bad. Can't. Every single person that I've talked to was like, "Oh yeah, I remember watching that on TV. It was good." And I'm like, "Yeah, but that was like 20 years ago. It's not good anymore." And nobody that I've talked to ever finished it. And
You should start Gunsmoke now. It's like 20 seasons.
I think that he wants to start Jag. So,
Woof.
yeah.
Watch
We're gonna
Grey's
see.
Anatomy. Grey's Anatomy is insane.
I don't
I
like
can't necessarily say
medical.
it's good, but it will hold your attention because there is
No, I'm
absolute
sure.
insanity.
I don't really like medical stuff though.
There's an episode where somebody is just like taking a smoke break and gets impaled by an ice pick or like
Yeah.
an icicle that falls off the fucking roof.
Hey, it
Well,
happens.
Yeah. And there's an
Mythbusters
entire
proves
episode where
that's a
there's like
thing.
a plane crash and they kill off like half the cast.
That sounds incredible.
I I back Grey's Anatomy, at least what I saw. It is like I'm
Well,
not gonna say it's good, but it rocks.
yeah.
It's real.
Well, in
Yeah.
RIP, I saw one of the dudes died recently. So
Oh yeah, McSteamy died.
there you go. I don't.
He was the other hot dude that was on it when
That's what they
Patrick
tell
Dempsey
me.
was McDreamy.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. But yeah, so we finally finished it. Not a moment too soon. That show was trash. Um, I'm so glad it's over. And I don't think I watched anything else. Like, yeah.
All right, you watch anything, Kit?
Went and saw The Bride, and it's dog shit.
Yeah, I forgot.
It was real bad. Like, I didn't have high expectations, but it looked kind of fun.
Yeah,
And it was not. It was not fun. It was bad.
that's a bummer.
Yeah.
I have a ticket for the mystery movie on the 23rd, and now I'm so scared that it's going to be that movie.
God, I hope it's that same movie as they just play that movie you went to again.
Well,
We're gonna try and
Roofman.
boost the numbers.
Yes, I don't know why I wanted to say Carpet Man, but
I mean, same diff. Okay, I have a feeling that I'm so like when I went, it was Roofman. Then they went again, and it was Primal or whatever that monkey movie was, but a horror movie. Then they went again, and it was a Dracula. And now I'm like, well, I want to be invited. Like, how was I not invited to the ones that ended up being horror movies? And it's gonna be something. I'm gonna be so mad.
is it
I
always a
feel.
newer movie?
So, in my experience, it has been movies that are not released yet, and I thought I thought that movie hadn't The Bride had not been released yet. So I was like, "Oh, maybe it'll be that. That'll be fine."
When are you going?
But the 23rd.
Oh man, what if it's that Super Mario Galaxy movie?
Uh, Well, so far it has all been rated R movies. So
I don't know what the rating of that is.
that's
Yeah.
fair.
Mario
Well,
Hanks Dong.
I was gonna say I did hear that Mario
I
gets
remember it's got a
decapitated in the beginning.
very
So
gruesome disembowelment in the beginning. So
yeah, so
Yeah.
maybe it will be. I feel like though, if it is, we'll probably walk out. But I don't know. Now I'm
I
like worried. It's gonna be like an Elvis biopic or something. And
I
I'm just like,
fucking love when like I hear people talk about how they go to like a secret screening at like a festival where like everyone's like, oh, like the rumor going around, it's like the upcoming like Del Toro movie or like whatever, some shit that's like highly anticipated, and then it ends up being like they showed us like 4 episodes of the Punisher TV series.
Yeah.
yeah.
Or like something that like nobody at a film fucking fest wants to actually see.
Yeah, so I don't know. I'm worried. I'm worried now,
Well,
even if it is The Bride.
I did not watch any movies, but I finished Suddenly Amish. Bad ending,
Oh, bummer.
but I'll watch another season if they do it.
Okay, I might still watch it.
They tried to tempt the one lady that brought her vibrator with her to leave, and she didn't. So,
Well, good for
but she
her.
also spent the entire time talking about how she can't live without air conditioning. So we'll see.
Fair.
I don't. Well, no, it was weird because it was like they did that shit where they try to tempt everybody at the end to like leave, and like all of them but 2 leave. And then they do like an update thing where they just show like footage of them and they're like, so and so went back home and did this, but like they all had to go back home. So like I don't really understand the point, but I'll watch it again.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
There's an Amish dude with nipple piercings. That's all I need in my TV show.
Good for him.
All right. Katie, will you shout out?
I'm gonna shout out. Let's see, an album from 1878 that I love. Say Hello to Sunshine by Finch.
Sousa's March.
Yep.
What did you? Oh, you said Finch.
Yeah, I said Say Hello to Sunshine
That's a
by
good album.
Finch.
I
It's a
remember
good
everyone
album.
being, I don't like this when it came out, and I was like, I do.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. No
Uh,
skips, What It Is to Burn. I mean,
yeah. All right, Kit, we will shout out.
Negative shout out. Sitting next to people in movie theaters.
Hell yeah.
The
yeah,
past 5 fucking movies Tess and I have gone to, we've had people sitting right next to us in mostly empty rows.
Like a mostly empty.
It's a mostly empty theater, and we have people sit right next to us. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you, weirdo? Scoot a seat over.
yeah,
Shane says anytime he like goes to buy a ticket to a movie and there's like one other person in it, he's like, I'm gonna buy the ticket right next to them. When he goes to see
has
shit
it
like
been
fucking
Shane?
I don't know if he has or not, but I'm like, yeah, if you're gonna go see Death Rider in the House of Vampires, you better sit directly next to whoever's in there.
Yeah, no, that
It's
also bothers
probably Dan.
me. Right, probably actually, because we go to Cinemark, and when you buy the tickets online, you literally have to choose your seat. So like,
Yeah,
if
all
you're
theaters are
look,
like that now,
oh, are they?
or like
If
Yeah.
you're
major theaters are like that.
okay, if you're like looking at the map, because like that's happened to us when we've been at a movie theater where there was maybe like a handful of other people, and I'm like, if you're looking at this map, like I have to assume you're doing it on purpose because like why would you want to
Right.
sit
Oh
right
yeah,
next to us?
it's a different thing where they're like, okay, I have 3 people and there's like it's half full. Like no matter what, we're gonna be sitting next to somebody. But it's
Right.
like
Sure.
it's nuts when it's like there's 8 people in the whole theater and somehow like I've had that where I've gone to like see a movie where like maybe there's 10 people in the theater and somehow they're all sitting like not if not directly next to me, like maybe a seat away, but then like surrounding you, and you're just like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I will
we had
say,
one.
go
Go
ahead.
ahead, Katie.
Go. I will say that like I have like a I have like a weird thing where I do have to sit like close to the middle. If I sit like on the very end, it like messes like I don't know. It's like a weird thing. But I wouldn't like I would be sitting like at least a row. Like I wouldn't be sitting right behind somebody. Do you know what I mean?
I
Yeah.
am a well. Go ahead, kid. You tell what you were gonna say first.
Oh yeah, there was one we went and saw where it was like maybe 5 people in the theater, and it wasn't like a small one. Like it seats like 120 people or something,
Sure.
right? And lady just like walks right up and sits right next to me. A totally empty row. It's just me and Tess right in the middle. She just sits right next to us. I was like, oh my god, why?
I'd
It
be like,
would
Why?
"Can I
rock
help
if it was
you?"
the same lady like every time.
She's like, "I'm gonna sit next to these kids."
I
I
if
would
there's the
probably move if it were me.
oh yeah, same. If there's the option where it's like one of those theaters where like the very end of it is just like the 2-seat sections, I
Yeah.
will take that anytime because I'm
Yeah.
just like I know,
Maybe
and like if someone's sitting in front or behind, whatever. But I'm like I know at least I'll have fucking arm
Yeah.
space.
yeah.
Can't risk it.
Maybe she, like, really wants to see the movie, but she's scared and she's, like, trying to just, like, do
Yeah.
stuff for herself, so she just has to sit next to somebody.
Sit next
They
to
have the
a
courage.
random person.
Yeah, she's like, "That guy has no sleeves. I bet he's probably he's probably great to sit next to. I won't feel scared." Do you know what I'm saying?
You and Tess should just start making out as hard as possible next time that happens
Yeah.
through like the entire fucking trailer.
But
Where
pretend you're
you're like
Jack
Just
Black,
loud
yeah,
slurping,
you're
like
just like bumping into her the whole time and shit.
elbowing her in the face. Alright, give it a try, let us know how that goes.
new plan.
I'm gonna shout out Jello Biafra, who apparently had a stroke this weekend
Oh fuck.
and is like, at least from what I read, is able to talk and shit, but like it seemed pretty bad. So
Yeah.
listen to his albums that aren't the Dead Kennedys because I don't think he gets anybody from that.
That's
Sad.
sad.
Why? I swear to God, if Jello Biafra dies before Donald Trump, I'm going to
I'll be
fucking lose my
furious.
mind. I cannot handle that. um. All right. So Bruce Campbell has a movie that I found on YouTube called Assault on Dome 4.
Okay.
I'm
that
in.
yeah, it sounds real shitty, and apparently, uh, the top review is just says one of my favorite quotes by Bruce Campbell is about this movie. Sometimes the easiest movies to make are the hardest movies to watch. So
Oh,
I am so in.
sounds like I don't even know
Uh,
what to expect.
there's a bunch of people just credited as like Dome 4 old timer,
Great.
Goon 1, 2, 3, Peacekeeper 1 and 2. I don't know what the
Goon
fuck
1,
this
2,
movie's
and
about, but I'm
3.
Let's
in it.
say, yeah, this
That
movie's got
does.
multiple goons, so
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
in.
yeah. All right. If you would like to support us, you can join our Patreon at patreon.com/IBSufferPodcast. Assuming we are able to actually record it this week, Katie and I are going to record a bonus episode on The People's Joker that will probably be out. If not when this episode comes out, like probably the week it does come out. You can buy some merch and shit at our Redbubble shop and leave us reviews somewhere. Just get on Facebook, write a review. Say I like when I Hope You Suffer talks about fake teeth.
Yeah.
Leave
Let
us
us
a
know what
review
you thought George
telling us what
Washington's
you
teeth were made out
yeah.
of.
Tell us what you think the best animal teeth would be to have as fake teeth.
Coyote.
I'm gonna say frog.
I thought you were gonna say ferret. I was like,
you,
Uh,
you need like
I don't think frogs
2,000
have
teeth.
teeth.
yeah.
Yeah.
You can follow us on Instagram at I Hope You Suffer Podcast. You can follow Kit at Hidden Kitstery and Kitrification of Blood. You can follow Katie at Werewolf Face and join Katie's Patreon at patreon.com/werewolfface. You can listen to my other podcast, 8K Movie Club. All right, we're going to talk about one more Bruce Campbell movie, and then we're doing good shit.
Hell yeah.
I said I was going to do Evil Dead, but all my movies are packed up. So I don't know. We'll see. I'll pick something. I'm gonna do fucking 3 movies that make 0 sense. 3 fucking final flesh level movies, Katie.
No.
All right. I hope Katie, don't listen for a second.
Okay.
I hope you do it raw, but why?
No. I knew that was gonna happen.
That was Eric Adams. He stopped in to say hi.
Wow. Get out. You're not welcome here.